What if I told you that a single concert tour didn't just break records, it broke the global economy?
Can't get enough. How I glow up, how I show.
We're not talking about a World Cup, an Olympic Games, or a Super Bowl. We're talking about one artist, 10 million fans, and a financial shockwave so powerful it got a name: Swiftonomics. For 21 months, Taylor Swift's Eras tour wasn't just a cultural force, it was an economic engine, reshaping local economies and challenging everything we thought we knew about consumer spending. This is the story of how a pop star wielded more financial power than some small nations. Let's start with the sheer, undeniable scale. The numbers are almost too big to comprehend. The Eras tour was a global marathon, 149 shows, 51 cities, 21 countries, spanning 5 continents. When the final curtain fell in Vancouver, it had officially become the highest-grossing tour of all time, pulling in a staggering $2.2 billion from ticket sales alone. But that's just the money that went directly to the tour. The real economic explosion happened outside the stadium walls. According to a survey by Question Pro, the average Swiftie spent an estimated $1,300 on travel, hotels, food, outfits, and merchandise for a single show. Multiply that by millions of fans, and you get a consumer spending spree that topped $5 billion in the United States alone. The U.S. Travel Association believes the total economic impact, when you factor in indirect spending, likely exceeded a mind-blowing $10 billion. To put that in perspective, her tour generated economic activity on par with hosting the Super Bowl, but instead of one night, it was on 53 different nights in 20 different cities over 5 months. This wasn't just a tour, it was a distributed, recurring economic event. So, what did this Swiftonomic shock look like on the ground? Let's take a tour. In Pittsburgh, 2 concerts generated $46 million in direct spending, with a massive 83% of attendees coming from outside the county. The city saw its highest post-pandemic hotel occupancy and room rates skyrocket by 106%. In Chicago, her 3-night stay broke the city's all-time hotel revenue record, with nearly 97% occupancy and $39 million in hotel revenue from just the Friday and Saturday of her concert weekend. And the phenomenon was global. MasterCard data showed that spending at restaurants within a 2.5-mile radius of the stadium shot up by 68% on concert days. The Federal Reserve even took note, mentioning that Taylor Swift concerts were responsible for Philadelphia's strongest hotel revenue month since the pandemic began. Countries literally competed for her presence. Singapore struck a deal for an exclusive stop in Southeast Asia, a move that generated an estimated $225 to $300 million for its economy from 6 shows. The demand was so unprecedented that it caused political friction and prompted lawmakers from Chile to Canada to publicly plead for her to visit their countries. With numbers this big, a crucial question emerges. Was this a genuine, lasting economic boom, or just a short-term sugar rush?
Cuts through the club, filters and angles, can't get enough. How I glow up.